All right guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be actually installing a different windshield on my Ranger 1000 single overhead cam crew cab. This is the Ranger right here. And this is the windshield we're going to be installing today. It is a Tuffak AR. This one I bought right at the dealership. You can see in my previous video, I have a different windshield on there that I tried, and it was kind of defective and flimsy, so I'm going with this one. It was recommended. And then what we're gonna do, if we come over here on this side, is we're gonna start off by putting this top plate. The top plate goes right up there on the top corner. It goes just like this, okay? And it goes all the way up there. So we're gonna go ahead and install this, and then we'll come back and go to the next step. All right guys, so as you can see, we put the upper bracket on. I know it's hard to see, but it's right here. It's not tightened all the way because we have to adjust it. Next step is we gotta take the hood off, and we gotta put these little like grommets that go in the corner right here. As you can see how they fit over this. They stick to the corner, and that's so the windshield doesn't bang against the steel. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then we'll come back with the next step. All right guys, so now we're back, and what I've done so far is I took the push pins out. There's 6 of them here. As you can see, the little rivets that go in here. These are the old ones I have in there. We're not gonna reuse them. The new ones come with the windshield that are longer. I put these little like shock absorbing sponge that are adhesives right onto the corners. And then I loosely put the brackets on here, okay? And then next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this windshield in place and then start putting the push pins in. I'm gonna do that now, and then I'll show you what it comes out and looks like. Okay. All right guys, so now we're back. We got the lower windshield installed, and that was pretty easy. You just install these brackets here loosely on the side. The actual UTV has a hole for it there already set up. You put it on each side, and then you pull these 6 rivets out. Take out the old ones, and then what you do is you put the windshield on top of here to line these up. You mark them on both sides, take the windshield off again, and then tighten these up snug, okay? I left mine a little bit loose, so what I did was after I put it on, I adjusted it a little bit. And then you put a shorter plastic rivet on top to hold it in place, and then you install the other ones on the bottom. Now they're pretty long, and what I used was the back end of my hammer, and I just firmly held it on there and pushed it down in place so I wouldn't slip and scratch up the windshield. I did 2 with my finger, and that takes a little toll on you after a while. Next step is we're going to install these D channels. It comes in one piece. You just cut it in half, and it goes right here in this particular section, just like this. You take the adhesive off, and then you put it on each side. So we're gonna do that, and then we're going to come back and go to the next step. Yeah. All right guys, so now we got the windshield on. As you can see, I put the windshield onto the bracket. This already comes assembled to the windshield. As you can see, there's a seal on there. And these come out here, so you tighten these on, and then what you do is you put these fender brackets which go on there, and you tighten from the other side of it. You lock them in place when they were open. And then after you do that, you're going to take the windshield itself, okay, just like that, and you're going to bring it down to the fender, all the way down here. And you see how that lines up? Just like that, just like that. Now what you do is you have these 2 brackets, and they go onto the fender itself just like this, and then you tighten it on. All right, so that's what we're gonna do next. So we'll get that all squared off, and then we'll come back. All right guys, so we're back. So what I did was I lined up the brackets on the top here and the windshield. You see they're just on the locks, and then I laid them down, and you see I marked the holes where I'm going to drill to put the actual brackets onto the fender. This is the part where you got to measure a couple times, make sure you get it right, and then go ahead and drill some holes, and you're going to put that on with this bracket behind it with these nuts that came with the kit. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you what it looks like in just a minute. All right, guys, so here's the final view of the windshield itself. I think it's pretty cool. It was, I would say, somewhere on the easier side, just a little tedious. I got my boy here helping me with it. You need two people because it is a little flexible when it's riding back and forth, and you don't want to drop it or hit it against anything. But as you can see, the brackets themselves go underneath the hood. Came out really, really nice. And I love this part up here. It's got this plate here that comes with it. And when you put everything on, it is nice and weather-tight. So that's really, really cool. And like I said, this is, if you look over here, a Polaris product. And it is part number 2884139. And there is a little barcode you can scan. So I don't know if you could pause the video and check it out. I'm not too shabby on how to do that on the computer itself, but it is a Polaris part. Brought it right through the Polaris dealer. All said and done, it is about $550 for the windshield. It's not cheap, but you know, I wanted a folding windshield that I can open and close depending on the weather. All right, guys, well, I hope that you liked the video. I did it in parts this time so you can see how it is. It's pretty simple. You don't have to do anything but drill 2 holes here on the fender itself. Everything else is kind of plug and play. So I hope you enjoy the video. I think it's pretty cool. I'll keep you posted how I like it. If you like the video, guys, I'm just a little guy starting out. Like the content, go ahead and subscribe. Feel free to make a comment. Like I said, I am just an average guy doing average things, having fun with my boy. So have a good night, guys, and peace.